Awesome. Thank you guys, and thank you, Brad. I think that's an awesome idea. So look forward to seeing that, and I want a piece on that board. So
Oh, cool.
cool. Crave 8020. We're located downtown. We actually relocated because the confluence is blowing up, and we wanted to be on that street. So we're right located on Graham Avenue. We were at Barstow Street for about a year and a half, and loved the location, and got awesome feedback from the colleges, CBTC, UWEC. So we're really focused on everybody. But what we do here is we do fit camps, meal planning, nutrition lessons, free weight gain evaluations, weight loss evaluations, and free body scans. How I got started was simply I used to own another business, and that's kind of why I wanted to come here and kind of say what I did good, what I did bad, and kind of why I ended up choosing this business to run with. So my previous business, okay, let's go into this. So what we do here as a wellness provider, we provide wellness assistance, low-cost group workouts, complimentary post-recovery shakes. So we'll do like pop-up workouts in Phoenix Park. We did Burn on the Bridge last year, so we worked out on one of the bridges. So we just kind of get people together, get them active, and just build a community of healthy, active lifestyles. So we also do suggestions on improving healthy eating habits, one-on-one support, guidance on developing a healthy, active lifestyle, and a solid plan for achieving results. So a lot of people are always working out or doing meal plans, but they don't really have any guidance, and they also quit. So by February, everybody that made their New Year's resolution is already done, and the gyms are empty. So people don't know, as well as I didn't know this because I worked out as a wrestler and a football player in high school, but nobody told you how to eat. Everyone teaches you how to work out. So Crave 80-20, 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, 100% healthy, active lifestyle. So that's kind of how I got started. I wanted some results. I got results. I lost 56 healthy pounds, maintained all my muscle, and I was like, okay, how can I share this with everybody else? So I decided to become a wellness coach, and we opened up a smoothie bar so people could get it self-serve, individually, over the counter versus, going to a retail store and buying a bunch of products that you have no clue how to take, when to take it, how much to take. So we try to fill that gap there. So before I found this, I used to be a sport and bait shop owner in Mondovi for 3 years. I enjoyed helping people. I found a business I had interest in. What I found out is I was helping everybody else do what I loved, and I was sitting behind the counter, not so happy. So I was confined to a space. I had $40,000 in debt due to products and build-out costs because the overhead's always changing. And with Shields and online stores, people are able to get the products at a lot cheaper cost very quickly. So I found out that I'm always buying stock for the next season, and it was very difficult for me to keep up. So I was always looking out the window, wishing I was going with whoever was going hunting and fishing, and I was the one sitting behind the counter. And what I found out about this brick and mortar space was that the internet was taking over sales, and if I had bad weather, nobody was hunting or fishing. So my sales were zero unless I had a better online presence, which I slowly learned and started distributing through online. I worked 12 to 15 hours a day. I was too tired and worn out from daily duties. I was the only person there. I ran the counter, the salesman, inventory, ordering, promotions, advertising. So I was like, okay, I need a team. I need to find something where I can have people help me out. And delegation was huge to help people run this business with me. And it was hard because I was the sole owner, and it's a niche that not just anybody would want to get into. It's a hunter fisherman kind of lifestyle. So I never had time to actually enjoy my life to do the things I want to do, like hunting and fishing, because I was here building this. So what I learned was I had to find a better way to make myself happy, which I was built a solid team with this new company, Crave 8020. We have an upbeat environment where I see new people every day. We have a team behind the counter all the time that's making smoothies, running fit camps, and just getting in the community and helping other people collaborate. The brochures that you guys have is actually a CVTC student to help us design that, Leanna. So we like to work with other people to give them more exposure while they give us exposure. So what we have here is a proven system for growth and duplication. The other job, I was doing it and jumping in with no system, no background. I just knew I wanted to be a business owner. I knew I wanted to make my own hours, and I knew I wanted to pretty much design my life. The hard part was the company was running me. I wasn't really running the company at the time. With this new company, we have trainings and provided resources, so a system we can follow and duplicate. The no overhead stock besides exactly the products we have for making the smoothies that day, which is really cool. And then anybody that decides to go get on a meal plan, we then order their products per person, per their goal. So it's not like a cookie cutter calorie kind of thing. So in my last business, I never really profited. I always had money, but I never really got anywhere because I had so much debt and product and cost and build out. Last month, our first month in our new location on the Confluence Center, we profited $10,000. Personal retail profit was $1,200, and then this production bonus was $1,388. So by adding a system, having a team, and having more than just one person run the business, I think is huge. And for like all of us in here, we know as business owners or people that are starting a business, those are things to really think about. Is like your overhead stock, who is on your team, who is helping you do the things that you can't do every day, because you're going to get burnt out if you don't have a team. So that's what I've found here, and we're super excited. Some of these pictures, we show healthy cooking on the bottom there. Some of our most popular shakes, the turtle cheesecake on the bottom. We also have a weight loss challenge going on, fit challenge. We got put in volume 1, so what do you crave? We chose our name so we can have people like say the word crave in their sentence. They can say we're going to Crave, or I crave shakes, or I crave working out, or I crave tea. Whatever you want to do, we made it so people can relate in many different ways. And then we also have the workouts on top, doing yoga. So with that being said, money is not everything, but money does give you the choices to do anything, and that's probably why most of us are here, is because you want to be your own boss, you want to create your own lifestyle, and you want to make the money that you can control, not that an employer can have the control on. So a couple of tips I have for everybody in here is work harder on yourself than you do your job. I was working so hard at the bait shop that I really wasn't getting where I wanted to go, but if I was working harder on myself, which I learned to take care of myself mentally and physically, I was happier to actually pursue something different, which got me to where I am now. So you can work, you can make all the money you want and work as hard as your dad wants you to, but if your family life, relationships, religion, morals are not number one, then your job's not going to take you far because you're not really all that happy. Find a team, a job, a system that flows and everyone has a role. And if one part of the machine doesn't work, you have a lot more to take on yourself. So make sure, again, the team is with you and everybody's on the same pace. The best way to grow a team is to be the person you want to be mentored by. So if you are the leader, the boss, the owner, you have to set the expectations, and you have to work at 120% because the employers are probably only going to do 20%. So if you're only doing 50%, they're not doing much. So make sure you're being the best person on the team. And then, so something for you guys to think about is where are you guys at now, and where do you want to be in, say, in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? Something to think about, and think about like what business model you have and how can you make it duplicatable with a team. So 3 things. I kind of did this as maybe a participation thing if you guys have a notebook. So what are 3 things you're doing daily that's going to help you get to where you want to go? Are you attending the trainings here at school? Are you showing up to class? Are you showing up at your job on time? Are you early? Are you raising your hand to help out extra? So what are 3 things that you're doing daily that's going to help you get to where you want to go? Are you happy with your current income? If not, how can you add a supplemental income? How can you maybe work harder at your job to get a raise? What can you do to change that if you're not satisfied? And are you satisfied with the people that you work with and the hours you work? So maybe you're not happy with the $8 an hour job and you want to work at a $12 an hour job at different hours. So something to think about there. And then who are the 5 people you hang out with most? Because those are the 5 people that are going to influence you. And if you're hanging out with people that are, so to speak, not supporting your goals and not motivating you, you might want to think about changing just the group or the surrounding. Not saying you can't be friends with this kind of people, but maybe we should think who's influencing us. And then are you living up to your full potential? So for me, duplicating this club at Crave 8020, there's people that also get inspired and be like, well, I want one of these. I want to be my own boss. I love the environment here. How can I help? How can I get involved? And that's when I met Tyler about a year ago, and he's going to come up here and share his story.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing?